Well, hey everybody, once again, what's there to do on a cold day like today? You got it, work on the car. What we're going to do here, we're going to work on this been hearing this water pump, getting a little racket, a little noise, don't like it. It probably could have lasted a little bit longer, but you know, when you got a lifetime warranty on your parts, if you keep your receipts, right, you can take them back. So that's what I'm going to do. The bearing in the pump's got a little slack when you wiggle on it. That's making a little bit of sound when it's cold. So the idea is get a new flex fan and a new water pump. And that's the project we're going to do today. So, all right, let's go in here and see what we got done so far. I'm a little bit ahead of it. I got some parts taken off. Let's start out over here on the table. See what all we got done. You can see we got a scattered array of stuff. Pulleys off. There's the old water pump right here. Flex fan. Yep. I don't know if you can see it. Probably cannot. One of these blades has got a little bit of a kink where it's been into the old shroud that used to be on here. Bent it a little bit, so I called Daryl, who is a big flex fan maker, and asked him to give me a suggestion on one. They said stainless steel flex. This is aluminum, so that's what we're waiting on to come to us. A little peep under the hood over here. There it is. Tore down, waiting on the parts to go, man. Got everything just set aside, kicked off out of the way. You know, I done got some quick at doing this. It's nothing to it. Nothing to it at all. Couple bolts and that thing's knocked out. The only problem is, you know, getting up inside right here to get these bolts out of the fan. That's a little bit of a trick, but you know, nothing to it. Nothing to it at all. Of course, last week we replaced this new power steering pump. I would suspect it was making a noise, but it wasn't. But what the hell? Got a new one out of it anyway. Gonna do a little cleanup, a little respray while we're here, and put it all back together and see how it runs. So y'all just stay tuned for the aftermath, okay? Get back with you later. Well, hello everybody once again. Well, getting back to where we was last time you saw, was working on the water pump. Just went and got all the parts in, so we're now, I think we're getting a little bit closer to getting it back together. Let me show you where we at on this thing. Well, went and got the new water pump. There it is. Got everything out we're going to be using. See, I got my plugs for your heater hoses. Got to go in there. And got some tape here for that. We'll put the tape on the threads. Teflon tape's what it is. A pipe thread, put it on there. Seal it up. Got some RTV we'll put on around here. This is where it goes onto the block on each side. We'll put a gasket. These little gaskets fit right here. A little simple operation. Before we do all that though, we're going to break out the engine orange. Got to make it pretty. So I roll tape again, maybe you'll see it. Is that right, Cat? Cat, he's the expert on these things. Stay tuned now. Hey, I had to throw this one in. You're gonna like this. Don't get in a big hurry, okay? What I decided to do is I need to clean this up with a little bit of this carburetor choke cleaner. Get the grease off of it. So I'll go into my cabinet in here and grab me a can, come back out, sprayed it down. That's lithium grease. Don't spray lithium grease if you plan on painting it. So watch what you're doing. Well, here we are. Got some paint thrown on. Now we're going to have to wait till it all dries before we can stick this thing back on the car. I would pick it up and show it to you, but you've seen it before. It's just orange now. Looking good. We'll get back with you when we get dry and get this thing put on. You know, with these projects, there's always got to be something that doesn't really want to go right. You know? See, I got the water pump back on here. Come down to putting some hose clamps on. I got one that just don't want to cooperate. And he's imported. This little short hose is extremely hard to get on, let me tell you. I'm going to take my bolts back out, pull the water pump back down just to see if we can't fix this little clamp. So let me see what I can do with that. You're probably saying, what's the water pump doing back off on the bench over here? Because we had to go get a new hose clamp. $1.62 at your brother's Ace Hardware. That's the name of it. I like going there better than I do to like AutoZone. AutoZone, they want you. Just never mind. That's all reason. All right, let's try this one more time. See how it's going to work for us. All right. Fits perfect. Slide the water pump on it. Update time. You know, I just figured something out. Get in here so you can see this. See how close it is between the radiator, the fan, and that pulley back there. Virtually impossible to line them bolts up with that radiator in. So, I'm going to take the radiator out, take the shroud undone, lay it back, take the radiator, pull it up, get in there and put the bolts on, and put it all back together. I knew it would be some kind of fun like this. I'm going to get it, you just wait. Alright, here we go. See what I tell you, take the radiator out, set it aside, and you can't get that fan on there. Now I got to tighten it up, put that shroud back up, put the radiator back down in here, and tuck some wires up while I'm at it. Might as well do a little maintenance while I'm at it. My goodness, we're getting there. Man, this is hard to get to. Oh man. They fought this. Today's Sunday. I started yesterday, Saturday on this. And I quit because I got too frustrated. But the end is in sight. So I'm gonna get it. You just wait. You'll see. Some of these bolts are just hard to get to, you know? So if I can ever get the wrench on it and try and show you what I'm doing. There you go. There's one. This will take about a week and a half at this rate. But they're all started, and all I gotta do is tighten them up. Simple, huh? Quit shaking, get it on there. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down, get the bolts tight, and I'll get back with you. Well, let's check the leaks, see what we got. So far, looks pretty good. I don't see nothing obvious yet. Let's sit here and run for a while. We have to clean up after they get all the tools cleaned up, put back up. What a way to start a Sunday by working on a car, right? Well, we got it all finished. There ain't no leaks on this thing, so probably not going to drive today. It's raining outside. Don't want to get the car wet, so stay tuned next time. We'll tear something up on this thing. This is your buddy Dave. Say I'll see you again.